Hey guys, Jillian Kaplan here from JillianKaplan.com. And tonight I want to come to you and talk a little bit of business. I know I don't always do this, but part of what I do for people is help them make fitness their business. And so I want to teach you some of the things that I talk to my team about in order for them to see the same success that I have seen. I still work a full-time job that I enjoy. I do this part-time on my own time. I have no commitments to how much I have to put in, so I can do as little or as much as I want. But there are some key things that you really need to do in order to keep your business going. So I'm going to talk to you today about the 4 biggest mistakes that people make on social media. So if you know anyone that would benefit from this, that runs their own business online, feel free to tag them, share this with them. I would be more than happy to have this shared out. So I have my list here. I don't want to forget anything, so if I look down, please forgive me. So the first thing is that social media is not fast. If you sign up for a business and you expect that people are just going to be coming to you wanting to purchase what you have, you're probably wrong, right? A lot of us aren't trained salespeople, including myself. And so it's really important that you are patient and understand that building a business takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. The investment for the business that I am in is extremely small, but some people make huge investments into businesses and they want to see their money back right away. I will tell you, I saw my money back the minute I started working, essentially. But sometimes it takes time to make a decent profit, right? And it's not going to happen overnight. So I think that's the first thing that people need to realize is that it can be slow. It's important to build relationships slowly, build trust, because people purchase and work with people who they trust, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing is that the biggest mistake people make is that they're not consistent. So they start and they're like gung-ho and they're ready to go and they, post their 2 to 3 times a day on social media and they're doing a really great job sharing their story and their journey. And then they go back to mistake number 1, which is that they think social media is fast. And they're like, well, this isn't working. I'm just going to stop. And that does 2 things to your business. So obviously it slows it down immensely. But then you have to build that trust back up again because you were building that trust when you were consistent and then you stop. So people are like, oh, well, this product must not work if he or she just stopped talking about it. And those people that were expecting you to fail are like, oh, yeah, that was definitely just a phase for them. And you have to start over every single time you do that. And obviously we all go through ebbs and flows. So you can explain like where you went. If you had some traumatic event happen in your life or something happened to you, you can obviously say, you know what, like this is where I've been, this is what happened, but you can't just stop because you feel like stopping, right? It does not allow people to trust you. So that's mistake number 2, not being consistent. Mistake number 3 is that people focus on a million different platforms. Like they're like, okay, there's Snapchat and Pinterest and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and not Pinterest. I already said. Did I say Pinterest? Pinterest and Periscope. And I mean, there's so much. Now there's Instagram stories and you can do stories in Facebook Messenger. Like there's always a ton. You need to pick 1 to 2 platforms that you can consistently create content for. Now, I definitely cross-post to a bunch of different platforms. I'm not saying you can't cross-post, but what you want to do is create unique content for the 2 platforms you're going to concentrate on, and then you can run cross-posting very easily. I use a service called IFTTT.com, if this then that, and it automatically posts things for me. So if something gets posted to my Instagram, it gets pinned to Pinterest. If it gets posted to my Instagram, it goes to Twitter automatically. I don't have to think about it. I'm not creating unique content for it. great if someone sees it, but it's not really like Pinterest or Twitter focused. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not perfect for those platforms, but the post is perfect for Instagram. So I really concentrate on Facebook and Instagram. Those are my two main things. I work full time, so I find Snapchat hard because I work during the day, so I can't be posting all day, right? I have to be at work. And so I do as much as I can with the other platforms, but I don't make them my main focus. So stop like looking at shiny objects and being like, whoa, this works for so-and-so. You have to do what works for you. And use these services like IFTTT. It's totally free. And it's great for someone that's looking for time management, but also to get their stuff out there easily. And the fourth tip I have is to do call to actions or deeper dives 1 to 2 times a week. So there are 2 mistakes that people make with this. It can go either way. They do calls to action every day. Like, here's my link, join me every single day. Or they breadcrumb, like drop little hints, and then they never do a call to action. So you have to make sure that you're somewhere in the middle, right? You're not like buy this, buy that every single day, but you're also not never offering for people to join you. You have to like find that middle ground, if that makes sense. So those are my 4 biggest social media mistakes that people make, that they believe social media is quick, that they're not consistent, that they concentrate on too many platforms, and that they don't do a calls to action enough, or they do too many calls to action, right? There's definitely a happy medium for inviting people to join you. So I hope you found this helpful. For more tips on how to run your online business, you can check out JillianKaplan.com, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye.